Hey, 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 ho, 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 here we go. I'm trying to check and see who I'm on. It's been a crazy day. Libras, Libras, how are you guys doing today? What a crazy, crazy day, this Mars retrograde. Very, very crazy. So let's get going, Libras. Woohoo! Just getting started for the day. I am like 3 hours behind. So let's get going. This is the 21st through the 27th for you. Just remember that we just had a new moon. We are still in the retrograde, big time. And this is going to be the energies for the 21st through the 27th. So the oracles are going to be the energy, and the cards are going to see how those energies are going to play out. So let's see where we're going from here. For those of you that are brand new, I'm Patty, and I am an empath that is going to do your intuitive reading. Balancing act is number 1 out of the chute. Yes. Balancing act. You know what? Didn't you guys have this before? Or if somebody did. But boy, I know for the retrograde, the mid-month retrograde balancing act came up, I think. And it's going to be a balancing act all the way through the rest of the year, to be honest. So, yeah. So then we have the magic stream. Magic stream. This beautiful, beautiful magic stream. See if there's any other energies for the week of the 21st through the 27th. All right, let's see. Nothing there. All right, so I'm going to read the magic stream for you guys. It's 18, so let me do numerology here. We got a 2 and we got a 9. So something's coming to a completion this month or this week. So number 18, magic stream. Where are we at with this energy? It's a very interesting energy. So the magic stream upright. All right. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there is a danger in seeing events as you separate one from another, since in fact, they are all part of a community and a unity and a greater evolution. Like a flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading to another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember that you're part of a fluid life, you become the channel for great inspiration. So it's a dot to dot thing. We're all connected. A lot of people don't think that we are, but we are. So anything that we do affects another person, or anything in our life journey may affect another person, even indirectly. So that's what that's talking about. Now, with that would make complete sense when you put these two together. So you have the magic stream and then you have the balancing act. When you put those two together, what are you doing? You're balancing out your journey. You're trying to figure out your journey, but it is a dot-to-dot connection. I just did an empath coaching session with a lady yesterday, and it blew her mind because as we went through some of the techniques, she realized that, yeah, she is connecting the dots. And Mars retrograde right now, if you really pay attention, you'll be able to connect the dots to a lot of things that you're doing, a lot of your journey. All right. So let's get to it. What is this going on here? Opportunity. So we have the 7 of Cups coming straight out. 7 of Cups. And then we have a reversed Ace of Swords. So that means there's probably going to be a little bit of, you're going to have to figure something out. Either honesty or not is being played here. So the 7 of Cups, you're going to be offered. They're going to have lots of opportunities. Again, the magic stream, dot connecting a lot of different things together, but also to the balancing act. So this is going to be huge for you this week, because as we're doing the balancing act, you want to be sure that you're actually following facts, not false, or not following something that is not real. Because during the Mars retrograde, everything is about facts and not fiction. So this is going to be really huge for the rest of you know, especially communications is going to be really huge for you to listen to truth. And if you don't have the truth, you need to get the truth, like the evidence. You have to find out what is actually truthful and not a lie or fake, like Facebook. You know, people post a picture, they put something on it, and everybody believes that that's the true story. You know, in a lot of reality, it doesn't have any relation to it, right? So that's what's going to be happening to get your balancing act in order and sort of more at an even keel. This next week, you're really going to have to look at the facts. And that's going to keep your dot to dot of your life journey of where you're headed. It's going to keep in a progression, because what happens when somebody tells a lie or something is not truth, then it holds everything up. It puts a sort of a stop. It's like, oh man, here we go again. Now we got to go around this bend to get her back on track to go this way because somebody threw her off track. That's sort of what the lies and the truth, not truth, does. So we want to be sure that that is actually happening. Yeah, definitely. Queen of Wands. All about communication, very confident about communication, very confident in understanding what she wants, what she needs, and what she's desiring. And she's very confident in going and getting it. And again, communication, I'm just going to keep pounding it, because through Mars retrograde, this whole 3 months from September till November is all about communication. And about passions too, but that's the underlying planets. But Mars is such a conflict planet. We got to be really, really mindful. Planting that seed, those little, sort of like those little buds on the wand there. Planting the seed, that's what we're doing for the next weeks to come. And that has to be a really good positive communication, clear communication, allowing somebody to communicate. Thank you. So they're saying that there needs to be somebody to allow them to communicate. Somebody sort of like butts in. Who butts in out there? So it's sort of like somebody's trying to finish their thought, and you're out there and you're like trying to finish it for them. Or you're like, yeah, I did that too. That kind of thing. That's like not really good communication. We need to wait until somebody's done talking before we like even get excited. Like, oh, yeah. I get doing that sometimes when I get excited, and it's a bad habit. It's something that I'm learning to break, because when I do coaching, you know, I listen a lot. So sometimes I just want to speak a lot. Sometimes. So anyway, so there's where that is. So again, we're looking at the truth. You got connections right there. So you're looking at communication and, again, truth. So we have 3 of Cups, another celebration, something good is coming. This is of the heart, which also so is the 7 of Cups. So something is coming that you've sort of been waiting for, you've expected. And I don't mean like something in the mail. I'm talking about something like something that's joyful, something that you've been just sort of waiting and desiring. Maybe somebody, for example, you wanted somebody to ask you out and they finally did. You know, something of the heart, something that makes your heart go pitter patter kind of thing. So that's coming. Now, you're going to have to be careful though, because you got to stay focused on whatever that is, because this might be causing it to throw you off guard and go another way. So make sure you know what you want, your focus is for your heart, and then go with that way. All right. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you have some good things coming. This is really good, but there's something there that's going to try and throw it off. Somebody's going to just not be too honest about something. Or maybe they're just keeping something. It's like they're holding back on sharing something. It's sort of like when somebody, if you're dating somebody and a friend knows that about this person, that they really should tell you something and they don't. It's sort of like that. It's like, man, like maybe they're married. You know, I had that actually happen. I was dating a person, I was in my early 20s. No idea he was married. He spent all his time with me, and even the weekends. You know, we'd go to the beach, go do all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I was sort of foolish back then. And, you know, he's out over my house on the weekends. He was married and had 5 kids. Oh, those foolish times. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We all have them. All right, let's see what else. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. What's that doing there? King of Pentacles is actually a harvest of, work, money, that kind of thing. Oh, we're getting lots of pentacles now. And a balance. We got a balance. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. This could be a balance thing. Remember, we're talking about balance. Oh, thank you. So they just shared. So balancing act is about, making the positive and the negative. And for us, it's energies, because we have negative energies. We have positive energies. That's where we're thinking about. But also in reality, we have to be mindful in how much we give and take. So that's where the balancing is that they're sharing with me. And that balance has to really be careful, because we need to be careful, because the 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, or a dream fulfillment, which is coming, or you can have it. But we have to be careful, because otherwise we could give it away and not even know it. It's like a train hitting you in the face and didn't even know the train was coming. Got an itching back here. Sorry about that. And the thing with this is that I'm going to give you a hypothetical, because if it's something that you really, really desire, it's very easy for somebody to want to take that away, because maybe they're jealous, manipulative, or whatever it is. Could be a person. Maybe you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, and somebody else. Ooh, I really like him. He's a really nice guy. Why can't I have one like that? Or why can't I have a girlfriend like that? And you know what? I'm single. I bet you he'd like me, or she'd like me better. So I'm going to try to manipulate it, and not even thinking about the other person's feelings. So that's sort of a feeling here that I'm getting for somebody out there. I don't know who. But the other thing too is be mindful, because again, when the dots start to connect, you want to make sure that your integrity and your morals are high, or this balancing act, that ship is going to just fall, because she's going to let go. High integrity, high morals, you want to keep those. Keep those up. The other thing too is, because this is a Pentacles card, it's in relation to money. So it could be like work, it could be like school, it could be anything to do with career, that kind of thing. But it also has to do with money. Now, if you're a humanitarian and you give all your money away helping other people, but you're struggling yourself, that is not balance. Been there, done that. And it actually put a really, really damper on family life, because I was so bent on helping others that my family suffered, but emotionally suffered, because I was putting other people ahead of my family. So the priorities were not there. So that's for somebody. I don't know who's putting other people's priorities above their own, but that is for something for this week, to really, really be mindful that you're going to lose out on your opportunities and your wish by giving the farm away. And then when you need the eggs, well, there is none left. If that makes sense. I use sort of weird, quirky things. Anyway, so that's for somebody out there. Oh, holy Toledos. Page of Swords. So we have an offering there. Now, maybe this is the offering of the truth coming up. Maybe this is the offering of something. Well, it is something new coming up. And hang on. These do that a lot. Okay, so Page of Swords, there is something new coming up. Page of Swords is also to the desire for truth. So that's why I'm saying maybe somebody is actually opening a door. Hey, were you aware of blah, blah, blah? Oh, okay, thank you. No, I wasn't aware of that. Oh, I'm glad you protected me, kind of a thing. Somebody's there to help protect you. Because there is something that's coming up that is the 5 of Wands, And that is actually something you're going to try and protect. And the Queen of Wands again. Confidence. There is something to do with confidence here, something to do with structure, something to do with knowing exactly what you want. This is something to know exactly what you want because it has to do with money, has to do with communication. So you're going to have to tell what you want because you're going to have the offer, the Seven of Cups. You're going to have that offer, but do you know what you want? If you have the offer and you don't know what you want and you're going to be wishy-washy on the fence, you could lose out. It's like the house market right now. If you don't have cash for a house under $400,000 here in Oregon, you're going to lose out on an opportunity. You have to be right on it. That's what's going on for this week. You got to be on it because you're trying to get your balance back. But in the interim, remember I said to stand and hold up your integrity and your standards there? That's what that's about. All right. See if there's anything else here. You have some really good things, though. You've got the wish card and at the end of the day, you've got the wish card and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a good thing. Is there anything else, Divine, if you want to share for the Libras? Yeah, again. So we have the Moon, we have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. So be really, really careful this week. Somebody's trying to hide something, hold something, and it might not be intentional, but but when you feel this week like something's just not right, that my balance, it's like it's not 2 and 2 aren't equaling 4, then you're probably right. And what happens is that woman is just going to let go of that string and that whole thing is going to tumble down. That's if you don't stay with your integrity and your standards. So there is going to be some friction this next week. There is going to be some combative, speaking this next week. But you can keep all that calm with this because you've got a really good week coming up. You can connect the dots. When you can actually start feeling like something's getting heated, something's like your gut's going to tell you that your conversation's starting to go off track a little bit. That's the time to pull back. That's where this communication card is coming in. She's a flutterbug, so she knows when to back off. She knows when to go play. She knows when to talk, when not to talk. So that's going to be really key for you this week. All right, Libra. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you would like, and hit that bell, and you'll know when I'm on live. I do these weekly every week. And also, too, don't forget to share and like and tell a friend and bring them on. And we'll hope to see you next week on the 28th. All right, we'll talk to you soon.